Thank you so much. So just to jump straight in terms of the timeline planning ahead, so if you really want to ace your GMAT or your GRE, depending on which one you decide to take, the best thing you can possibly do is plan well in advance. I work with people who come and reach out way too late for us to do anything about it to really make the application solid. So I say start as early as you can. And most consulting firms, if you decide to use one for your GMAT, or if you decide to work with me, we advise about 100 hours roughly of test prep over at least a month to truly ace your exam. So build that into your planning timeline as you're thinking through what your entire GMAT and MBA application process looks like. Dylan, we can move on to the next one. Okay, so creating a personalized timeline. So this is much more about what you should think through when you're coming up with a personalized timeline and the questions that you really need to ask yourself. So the first one, it sounds obvious, but how prepared are you? Are you somebody who works in finance already? So do you come across numbers all the time? Are you interpreting data all the time? And are you being on problem solving skills day to day, or do you come from a very different background? And if you come from a different background, you might need more time to ramp up on the number side, or you might need more time to ramp up on the verbal reasoning side. So you need to take that into account. The second thing I always ask people is how much time do you actually have to spend on this? So for example, I am working with someone right now who is in investment banking, and she's working 80, 100 hours a day, weeks, and has very little time to prep on a regular basis. So as a result, we've kind of taken a timeline off 3.5 months for her to truly ace her GMAT. And this is a very personal decision. So if you think you can really dedicate more time and spend more time, especially on weekends, to your GMAT prep, then for sure you could do it faster. But if you can't, you really need to think through how much time you can dedicate to this. And then finally, what is your application deadline? Towards the end of this, I will share some personalized timelines based on whether you're applying for round 1 or round 2. But it's really about thinking through, are you applying to one school or several schools? And as a result, which is the first school deadline that you need to meet? I normally recommend that when you're applying for an MBA, you take your GMAT or GRE at least twice. Most people take it twice, and it's just, unless you absolutely ace it the first time round, and by ace it, if you're applying to kind of a top 10 school, I mean, you got at least a 730 plus. If you didn't, then I would encourage you to take it twice. And if you're taking it twice, it just adds time to when you need to prepare and how long you need to then retake your GMAT. So you need to think that through. Okay, we can move on to the next one then.